no other piece of equipment that gets more attention than a goalie mask. Now, not only because of its importance when it comes to protection, but because of the evolution of the artwork on the mask. Now, goalie masks have become one of the most popular traits in hockey today. You've got everything from cartoon characters, rock bands, skylines, to nicknames and initials showing up. Today's goalie mask is a freedom of expression, bringing out the goaltender's personality. Here's RJ Broadhead with more on the mask.
It brings out the personality of the goaltender.
When you feel good with them, you feel confidence.
It's something that I really enjoy.
I don't have the best eyesight in the world.
Love to have a paint job on it and be cool.
The goalie mask has come a long way in 50 years. It was November 1st, 1959, when Jacques Plante introduced the first fully functional goalie mask to the game of hockey. In the early 1970s, Gary Smith, Doug Favell, and Jerry Cheevers wore the first painted masks in league history. Cheevers began to draw stitch marks on his mask every time he took a puck to the face. Little did he know, this helped take paint jobs to another level. By the late 80s, the mask business was in full swing. The development of the artwork has made the goalie mask one of the most recognizable traits of hockey today.
I'm a diehard Metallica fan. I've been a huge fan my whole life. I've always had the St. Anger fist on it, but I decided to put it on the back, and I actually have the tattoo of the St. Anger on my leg. So, and then all the band members. So there's Lars and Kirk Hammett, guitar player, and then James Hetfield and Rob Trio is the new bass player. So, and then got a little Metallica logo on the front there.
My personality is started gearing towards the masks too. You know, the gargoyles, being the net protectors, the gatekeepers, so to speak. That's who I want to be in the nets. You know, they might seem ferocious or mean looking, but the purpose of them is is to be there and protect.
With the help of some other guys, we came up with the pirate theme. I think Glenn Wesley came up with that idea. Got the 4-leaf clover here, my wife's initials, just some personal touches to the mask. And if you go to the back, you got the cuff, obviously, with our shoulder patch logo. Red Deer Jets is a team that I donate to the Special Olympics down in Red Deer. And this is my grandfather that passed away just before the Stanley Cup.
Despite the connection most goaltenders have to their headgear, there are netminders in the league who have little interest in the designs on their masks.
You know, some guys I see have their kids on there. Some guys have all kinds of different things, but I like them to be simple, and for me it's really just a mask.
To be completely honest with you, it's compliments of my mask guy Matt Garland and Mike Myers, who does the painting. The two of them always do it all together, so they put their minds together and do something. The only thing I ask for is to have my two kids' names on the back.
Earlier this year, the Tampa Bay Lightning ownership group took goalie masks to another level. For the first time in NHL history, a team used artwork for promotion. The Lightning Tenders had their masks designed using the Saw horror movie series as its theme. The masks were later donated to charity.
I really didn't give it too much thought at the time. I mean, I was more focused on getting ready for training camp and being 38. I'm not really into those movies anymore. So, but when my mask arrived, I mean, I really got kind of excited to put it on in a morbid sort of way. It's a great idea.
Despite the widespread popularity of masks, Tim Thomas and Chris Osgood are two goaltenders who choose to play the game in a more traditional sense. Two of the best goaltenders in the game, Thomas is one of just 2 NHL tenders to wear a unique half mask, half helmet, while Osgood is the last goalie to wear the old helmet-style cage.
I think the number one thing is you can see out of it, for me, better, and second is comfort.
I tried to switch to a mask, which everybody was telling me you needed to do for safety purposes. I just couldn't get used to it, no matter what. I felt like I was in a tunnel. Basically, I couldn't see, I couldn't hear, I couldn't breathe. Other than that, it was okay.
I tried wearing masks last year, and a couple years ago, the guys were like, "No way, don't use that. It's not you," and all over me about trying to change. So I think pretty much now it's kind of like part of the identity. It's going to be tough to change.
Goaltenders are such a unique brand, and their personalities have always been over or understated. It depends on which side of the coin you're talking about it. But the masks certainly are. They're live and they're vivid. Some guys can care less, but most of the guys, think about it dearly what they want to put on their face.
Up next on